Okay, here we are in Ohio, another beautiful day. It's like 72 degrees, 74. It's the first time it's been in the 70s since last October. So this is my 2022.5 250 factory edition. It's my second ride on it. I've been riding today. It's got about 2 hours on it now. I've been tweaking the suspension a little bit, just kind of softening it up because we're not doing the whole track. It's kind of rough, and but just dialing in that, playing with it a little bit. But that's one of the things that's cool about the air forks is they're super tunable as far as pressures and clickers, and you can move them around a lot. And the rear, it's got a 4.2 spring on it, which is probably a little soft for me. I'm 195 pounds, 6'2", 195. I should probably have the 4.5. That's what I run on my other bikes. But I put a couple of rounds of preload in, and I've got it close to where it should be. And the bike feels very planted, super comfy to ride. We'll go out and take it for a spin, and I'll talk about some of the stuff I've been feeling today now that I got a little bit more time on it. Kind of the more you ride them and being able to jump on some other stuff. One thing right off the bat that's interesting is I like the map 1. I always would go to map 2 on 250 KTMs just to get, but now that it's got kind of that more, that just got a little better response. And that just gets it up and going. Now, map 2, try that one. It gives you a little barkier feel to it. But the thing that KTM did this year was just give it that kind of quicker turnover. But it still feels like it's going to pull all the way to that red line like they normally do. It just, that extra mid, it's just got so much more mid now. That just makes it more fun to ride for vet guys, slow vet guys like me. Put it back mapping 1 here. Super smooth power. And like I said, I've been goofing with the suspension and got it really dialed, just real plush. But even though it's set pretty plush, it's still got good damping control. And you know, I've been watching how far I'm up to the fork stroke we're using, and I like the feel of it. This is the first time I've been on these trails this year since last December, so the ground's still frozen and still slippery. This is where you put traction control on. But they come with the aggressive throttle cam already in the bike. But it's a KTM, so you still gotta like turn the throttle a lot. Down here I got a little short section of the moto track, but I think this new chassis, like riding it back to back with the current chassis on the 450, I think there is a just a general more planted feel. Maybe not quite as busy up front, just a little more stable. Super windy right now. The 250s always feel so agile and playful, and with this new the new mid-range, it really makes it fun to ride. And then you can short shift, and for a vet guy, it'll still pull for you. A quick shifter. Oh, the wind's blowing. I'm still not using the quick shifter very much. I have to think about it. I feel like I have to push up on the lever or focus on shifting. I'll use it more. But for now, I think it's cool to have it, but I don't think it's necessary. Yeah, I think now that I got a couple rides in, that the same initial impressions, that kind of that barkiness is there. I like that. A little bit more mid, and it's still a 250F, so it's you got to rev it to make it go. But I think KTM did a good job to kind of liven it up. Still got traction control and quick shifter, map 1 and map 2. I like the combo switches. I think suspension's breaking in nice, very tunable. A little bit more comfort in the rear. I like the seat, I like the ergos. That Motormaster, is that what it is? Motomaster? Front rotor is grippy. It seems like as soon as you apply it, it's got a grip, and then you put more and it just ramps up. So I've noticed that today a couple times, but it's pretty dry and slippery. Overall, very good. Looking forward to more seat time on this bike, and especially as it breaks in, because KTM motors they're typically very tight for the first 15-20 hours. But they finally have that quicker turnover, which gets you into the mid. Feels like it's going to still pull all the way to the top, but as soon as I get some more time on it, we'll rev it out a little more. But so far, 2 big thumbs up. KTM 250 Factory Edition.